Hello everyone, and welcome to Under the Ocean with Putty and Dragoon. There is a new version of this that has just come out, but I haven't had a chance to download it yet. The new one features random generation, and that's really the only difference between the two versions, apart from a few changes in effects like bloom. The new game is now a lot brighter than what it was before, but apparently that's causing some issues anyway, so I'll just stick with this version for now. Now, this is where you start. You start basically shipwrecked, and your goal is to survive. To do that, you need shelter, food, water, and tools. And you can get tools in these starter crates, but none of the other crates actually have anything in them. Like this one has explosives and a spearhead. You can make a spear, but there's no point because in this version, at the very beginning, you get a rifle, which is in one of these crates. I just have to find it. Maybe it's in this one. The graphics in the game, not the graphics, the gravity in the game and the physics at the moment are very complicated. Everything's very light. You can easily throw stuff around. But that's something that I'll be changing in the future. There's my rifle. And there's my ammunition. And right at the start here there is a tomato, so if you get hungry, you can go into this option and eat it. And you get seeds, but I don't want those, because you can't actually grow anything yet. I think that's all I need. There are trees which you can chop down, turn into logs, and then turn those into other items that you might need. But right now I don't need those, I need to drink. So I'm going to go and search for water. The mechanics of this game are pretty basic. Here's a bucket. I can fill that with water, and then drink it. And that should stop me from being thirsty. So now I have that sorted. Next thing I need to do is make myself a fire. The easiest way to make a fire that I have found so far is with dry leaves. I don't need bandages, so I'll just drop those for now. And with flint, so I have to find some flint. Should be somewhere around here somewhere. Hopefully I won't have to backtrack too far to find it. There's some. I find this better to set up a fire inside a cave, because then you don't have to worry about stuff like rain putting it out. So all you have to do is reload the rows in the construction. Just drag this until it's green, and then it will stay there no matter what. And on top of that, I could put these leaves, and then I can set the leaves on fire. I should be able to. Set these on fire. The game is still only in alpha, so it is a little bit buggy, but I don't understand where my flint disappeared to, so I'll have to find some more. If you guys are interested, I can make another video tomorrow and show off the free build version, which basically gives you all the tools and materials and can give you basically a tutorial of everything that you can build in the game, including advanced buildings, generators so you can make yourself electricity and stuff like that. I'll gladly show you that if you want me to. But this is the free mode, where basically it's the fullest version of the game. It should burn up here pretty much forever, but they have added where you can add fuel to the fires too, and other stuff will actually burn, like this log. That should keep me warm. I can also put stuff like this grass here and it dries it, so I can use that for fuel as well. So I guess the next thing I need to do is to get myself some food. And I guess I could go hunting, so I'll try and find some food. I could just eat the fish, but I don't really want to eat the fish. Plus they're a lot harder to catch because you need a spear, and spearfishing is not very fun. There should be a chicken not far away from here. Of course it won't be so predictable in the future versions, but this is the second version of the alpha that I have. I missed the first one by a few days, unfortunately. Alright. And now I have a chicken. Should be able to, in this menu, pick the chicken to pieces. And there's lots of different pieces, but this is the part I want. That's the meat. And exiting this should drop all the other pieces on the floor. Apparently later on you'll be able to use the different other pieces to make clothing and stuff like that, but right now that's not included. And if I go back to my fire, I should be able to cook this chicken, so I can eat it without getting food poisoning. There's lots of status effects in this game, like you can get cold, you can get thirsty, you can get hungry, you can hurt your feet by jumping from tall places, high places. You can get all kinds of different ailments. You can get a cold, you can freeze, there's literally a lot of different things that can happen to you. Lots of different ways of curing it. It makes the game quite interesting. I should be able to cook this. I'm not quite sure how, but it should be I think that's cooked, I'm not sure. It looks raw still, but I'm not sure if the cooking mechanic has been properly implemented. It's dry anyway, which is better than what it was before. So I'll eat that. The building in this is very complicated because it's done on layers. So you have your base layer, which basically stops the rain from hitting you, but you can't actually walk through the base layer, so you have to add the other layers to kind of give it dimensions. You can give it a front wall, a back wall, and it's kind of interesting, but I'll show you that another time if I do another video. The game also has a crafting system. It doesn't work properly in this version. Hopefully they're correcting it in the next one. I will do the next video in the new version. But I'll show you. There are crafting recipes. You can make quite a lot of stuff. It tells you how to make it and what tool you need to use to make it. And they're apparently adding a lot to this so that you can actually make yourself a rifle, ammunition. You can make even a bed, windows. I mean, already, even in alpha, they already have quite a lot of different things that you can craft, which is quite good. So all I really need to do now is make sure that I don't die. And explore. I'm not sure if there will be a story mode to this game, but if there is, it will probably be to survive and find signs of other survivors, and maybe even meet other players, because they are talking about adding multiplayer to this. And maybe even constructing yourself, gathering enough resources to construct yourself a raft or a boat that can take you to other islands. And if there is a story mode, maybe you need to build a boat to find your way home. And I kind of like both ideas. I kind of like the idea of a multiplayer in this. It sounds quite interesting. I'm very curious as to how they would do it. I think that it would be complicated, but it'll be very fun, and I have questions that haven't been answered on the forums, like if they're going to be doing a multiplayer that has PvP. But anyway, I have to end this video now. Thank you for watching. If you want me to do another one showing off building and the construction mode, let me know. Thank you.